Hi, Claire Ryan here from claireryan.com. I'm just going to show you how to set up your first email marketing campaign once you've got your squeeze page created in Fiverr or whether you've done it yourself. So the unique squeeze page, the unique landing page that we were talking about for the project that you're going to promote, once you've got that all sorted out, you need to drive traffic from there to the sales page. So you're going to do that via an autoresponder, and I use Aweber. So you can use whichever autoresponder you want, but I would recommend Aweber because it's very reliable and I just find it quite user friendly. So once you've signed up for an account with Aweber or whoever you're going to go with, this is the home page here. What we want to do is go to my lists, and you're going to create a new list, but I'm just going to show you based on one of my lists how to fill out and set up your campaign. So basic information, you want to call your list something that you can identify it by so that you know what list it is that you're referring to. So I would suggest you call it something based on the sales page that you're referring people to so you can recognize it. Put a name in there. Next thing you do is your list description. Now, the reason I've put you are a valid subscriber of Claire Ryan, please do not unsubscribe, sorry, is because whoever unsubscribes from your list will actually see this message, so therefore it might encourage them to stay, which is obviously what you want them to do. So hence that's why I've put that in there. Form name and then an email address. You also want to put an address with a contact address. So obviously put your home address in there, which is fine to do. Now, notifications. That is, every time somebody subscribes or signs up to your list, you will get an email notification from Aweber saying, hey, great, you've got a new subscriber. So you can put as many emails as you want in there, but I've obviously just put my main email so that I can see every time somebody subscribes, and obviously I suggest you do the same. Next thing we do is company branding. Now again, on this form I've just filled out my company name, Claire Ryan, and then the important bit. Okay, so whatever the address is of the squeeze page that you've had created for you or you've done for yourself goes in here basically. So you put in your URL for your unique landing page. And then I don't bother with the email signature, but if you have a company logo or something along those lines that you want to put in there, then feel free to do that also. The other thing you can do is every time you send out a broadcast email or something to your list, you can also tweet that at the same time, which occasionally I do. And you can also do the same with your Facebook fan page. So if you want to put either of those in, that's also up to you. For the include a web form, you want to tick that because I'll explain more about that in a second, but that is going to be your little web form where you get people to subscribe to your list. So you want to tick that, and obviously I've ticked include my Twitter link, but as I said, that's entirely up to you. And the URL again is the URL of your landing page, your name, and then the snippet text and name I haven't bothered with. I just leave that blank basically. So if we go to the next bit, confirm your opt-in. Okay, so what this is Aweber will send out an email on your behalf saying, hey, did you subscribe to this person's list? No, I just leave this as the default. So I've got that one as the default there, and then this is the default that comes with it, and then I've just got a little thank you in the signature. But what I do is I tend to turn this off anyway, so there's an option of on, and yours will come probably as being on, so you can just click on that and turn it off. The reason I do that is because it means that there's an extra step for people to sign up to your list. So they'll opt in, and then they'll get the email from Aweber with this information saying, hey, did you sign up for this person's list? And then they'll have to subscribe again. Well, it's kind of like subscribing again. They'll have to follow the instructions, but it's actually an extra step for people to subscribe to your list. So if you cut out that extra step, you're more likely to get more subscribers. So I like to tend to turn it off, to be honest, rather than having to get people to opt in twice. So that's what I do, and then I just leave this bit blank here. And that's pretty much all the information that you need for filling out the forms, basically. You then move on to messages, and you want to go to follow-up messages. Now, in the follow-up messages, I've got a whole list of follow-up messages here, but you're going to go to your first message. You're going to create a message, okay? And what you're going to do is obviously fill out a little bit of saying something along the lines of thanks for signing up for and whatever it is that you're trying to promote. So thanks for signing up for the product. You are receiving this email because you signed up here, and you can access your gifts here. Now that is where you want to put in your link for the actual sales and landing page of the product that you're promoting from ClickBank. So you put in the link there, and then you can put in something along the lines of I've got, over the coming days I'll be sharing with you some more great bonuses, training and tools that will help you in your business. It's up to you what you want to put there. And I've just got to your success, and then it will have the person's name here, basically. Now it's up to you, as I said, what you want to fill out there, but that's an example of something that I would send out as my first follow-up email. One thing that you do need to do, though, is make sure that, as well as in the HTML, you also, in the plain text message, just copy and delete exactly the same message into the plain text message. Reason being is because sometimes some browsers have little bugs in them, and the message doesn't always go through exactly how you wanted it to. So I always cover myself and copy and paste in both, basically the exact same message. So that's what I do. And then if you go to, so that's your follow-up message. So the next thing that you want to do is you want to go to web forms, and you want to create a new web form to actually put on your unique landing page, so that obviously people who are going to purchase the product opt into your list first before they are redirected via that email to the actual sales page. So go to, again, if you go to create a new form, so this is a little opt-in form that's going to appear on your unique landing page that you've had created. And all you need really is, I'll get rid of that, I'm just using the basic one, but as you can see there's loads of different options and stuff, but I just like to keep it simple, to be honest, for this purpose anyway. So I get rid of that. And I get rid of the email privacy, and I get rid of Aweber's little marketing bit there. So I'm only left with three main bits. I'm left with the name and the email, basically. And I also change submit to something a bit more interesting, like get your free, or whatever it is that you're promoting. So get your product here, or something along those lines, something like that, and then save. And then if we go to step 2, what you want to do is just call it something that you can recognize. So call it, like, I mean, if I had this, for example, on my landing page or my squeeze page, I'm going to call it landing page, just so that I know. So where basically it's going and what it's referring to. If I've got more than one thing that I'm promoting, obviously I want to know which one I'm talking about. And then for this thank you page, you want to use the URL of the basically the free product that you're trying, sorry, not the free product, the product that you're trying to promote. So if you put in the URL there of wherever you want to direct people to, then they will automatically go to the sales page of the product that you're promoting. Already subscribed page, that is just for people who have already opted into your list, and it will just come up with a basic page that says, hey, you've already opted into this person's list. And then if we go to show advanced settings very quickly, what you can do here is you can fill out this ad tracking here, which I would do, and put down something that identifies where this person has signed up. So let's say you were promoting the product in various different places, you just put in where this opt-in box is. So I've got landing page here, but you can put in whatever it is, just so that you know where the traffic's coming from. And then if we go to step 3, save your form first. Then you can then go and basically install your form onto the website. So there you will have your opt-in on your own unique landing page. Then you'll have your customers will be redirected to your follow-up message, which has the link to the actual sales page. So basically, this is your this is how to do a email marketing campaign on Aweber, and how to get people to opt in via your landing page first to redirect them to the actual sales page. If you find this useful at all, I encourage you to please leave a comment in the box down below, and hopefully I will see you again very soon for another short video. Thanks for watching.